G'day everyone, how are we all going? Yeah, so here we are back in the kitchen today. I've had a bit of a craving for something sweet. If someone says I haven't got much of a sweet tooth, I've been having a few of those lately. But anyway, so I'm just going to make some really simple caramel fudge here. So, you know, the type that you'd, old school sort of easy recipe that you used to get, like it to, I don't know, I used to get, don't know if you get it these days, but at a school fete or something like that, you know, mums and dads used to make. Probably still do, for all I know. So anyway, we'll get on with it. Like I say, very simple. First step is we've got 125 grams of butter, and we're just going to melt that in a pot. Yeah, so once my butter's melted there, and I just gently melted it too, guys, just on a sort of moderate to medium heat. So to that, we're going to add some sweetened condensed milk. So that's 1 can, so that's about 1 can is 395 grams. Get the whole can in there. You're already getting the picture how simple this is going to be. Nothing too complicated at all. I've got 1 cup here of brown sugar. In that goes. And I'm also going to add some golden syrup. So I want 2 tablespoons of that. So I've got dessert spoon here, so basically 4 dessert spoons. One. And try not to get this stuff everywhere, because it's sticky. So again, once I get these in, just going to be bringing it up to a nice little simmer, and just going to simmer that for about 10 minutes. That's, well, be good if I could count to 4. I think that's 3. Do 1 more. 4. Alrighty, I'll get that up to a simmer and I'll get back to you. Alrighty guys, so yeah, my caramel fudge mixture has been mixing away there for about, yeah, just about 10 minutes, and it just smells wonderful. As I keep saying, such a simple ingredients. I had that golden syrup there from another recipe I made the other day. Yeah, some honeycomb, so it was just good to come up with something to use a bit more of that. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to move that off the heat. Just keep stirring it a bit. And last to go in there is I've got 3/4 of a cup of white chocolate that I've just yeah, chopped up. So mix that in and just fold that through, just till it all melts, and it should melt pretty quick in that hot sugary mix. As you can see, it's doing a good job. And yeah, it's getting nice and thick as well. So last thing to do here is to get my mixture. So I've made a sort of a little bit of a, I didn't have a proper slice tray thing. So I've got this flat tray and I've just put some foil in it, sort of put some edges on it. So we'll see how that goes. Just get our mixture into it. pretty good guesstimate. Look at that, it's just come completely away. Alrighty, just even that out a bit. Well, it's still, and yeah, my tray's not going to be perfect, obviously, but I don't care. We're doing rustic style fudgy. Alrighty, so all I've got to do now is get that. I'll let it cool a little bit, just on the bench top here, and then I'll get it into the fridge, and we'll leave it in the fridge for a good couple of hours. It's very important that it sets well. It stops it going. Let's say you can get a nice chewy, soft sort of fudge, rather than if you don't set it long enough, it sort of gets a bit hard, I think, what they tell me. Alrighty, I'll get it in the fridge soon, and I'll get back to you when we're tasting it. Alrighty guys, so I've just got my fudge here out of the fridge. It's been a bit over 2 hours. Looks like it's set quite nicely, which which is what we're aiming for. So it looks really good. I think we'll have to taste a bit. Yeah, yummy. Oh guys, that's really yummy. Got a really nice caramel flavour. It's just yummy, and it's just the right texture. It's not hard, it's nice and soft, but it's not gooey soft. It's just right. Yum. You can see my bite marks there, but anyway. So yeah, if you're I'm having this for afternoon tea, so instead of having a cup of tea, I'm going to indulge in a little bit of really nice rum here from Barbados, Mount Gay rum, which is a delicious little treat, and yeah, it's a good name too. Big shout out to my LGBT friends out there. How you all going? So I recommend, if you're you're serving this up to kids or something, this sugar, there's a lot of sugar in this, so you need it's a absolute stimulant. So to counteract that stimulant, you do need some hard liquor like this, some strong rum, just act as a sedative to counteract that stimulus effect, and that's what I'm going to do. I've got a little shot glass here. Recommend you get it down in one go. Like so. Delicious. Follow up with the stimulant. Like that. You could spend all afternoon doing this. Sedative. Swig of sedative, swig of stimulant, and it just makes for a good afternoon. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time.